Howdy everybody, I'm Jim and this is Guitar Ambition, where I try to level up my guitar playing and share with you what I've learned. Today I'd like to cover the next area of passing chords, which is altered chords or altered dominant chords. Now when I was younger and struggling with music theory, because I'm not too bright, I took the word altered kind of literally and more generally than it should have been, thinking that an altered chord is just altered in some way, and there could be hundreds of ways to alter a chord. But what I've learned more recently is that an altered dominant chord is altered in one of only 4 different ways: flat 9, sharp 9, flat 5, and sharp 5. Now, while that's a deep theoretical concept, the knowledge of that limitation made it a little bit more manageable for me. So, starting with a standard garden variety dominant 7th chord, keep the most important notes, the root, the major 3rd, and the flat 7th. Now add one of those 4 altered notes that I just mentioned, and viola. You have a 7 flat 9, a 7 sharp 9, a 7 flat 5, or a 7 sharp 5 chord. So we have the correct 3rd and 7 to affect a dominant 7th sound, but also the added flavor of the altered notes. Also, while these altered notes are interesting in their own right, they can also help with voice leading, as I'll get into in just a minute. So, without playing through the whole Happy Birthday song again, I'll demonstrate by doing the same E7 to A major 7 resolution, replacing the E7 with different altered chords. Okay, so here's the E7, going to the A major 7. I'm going to replace that E7 with an altered chord of some sort. What could it be? Let's start with this one in no particular order. Well, I know I do have an order in mind, but we'll get to that. So here we have an E7 flat 5. So I took this note, this 5th, and then just dropped it 1 fret. Add some tension, some interest. That sounds good, but it's not really the best. Let's try an E7 sharp 5. Now that one's weird. I guess I could do this. That's kind of a weird voicing. I can do it here. Let's try one of the 9th voicings. Well, let's start with the sharp 9. Here is an E7 sharp 9. And let's end it up with doing the E sharp flat 9, E7 flat 9, which sounds like this. Now, doesn't that sound nice? The leading tone stuff that I mentioned just a minute ago comes into play here. So with this voicing, this F note right here leads nicely back to the E of this A major 7 chord. Now, keeping in mind that altered chords can also be used in tritone substitution situations, we can use an altered B flat 7 chord to go to the A major 7 chord. So here's the tritone substitution. And we can alter it in a couple ways. I'm going to start with this one. This is the sharp 5, B flat 7 sharp 5. Or this one's a little bit nicer, the B7, B flat 7, flat 5. Talking about voice leading, this E note right here anticipates the resolution. So it's already there. It knows where it's going, and it just gets there early. Now, altered chords as a concept is a deep well to draw from, and I'm only giving you the basic building blocks. I came across these about a year ago, and I'm still learning them. There are still some chord voicings that are evading me. And again, I encourage you to experiment with these chords to more firmly grasp the concept and really benefit from the options that they provide. As always, if you have any questions about this concept, you're welcome to ask questions below, and I'll link a couple other videos in the subject as well. This is Jim again, and I wanted to give a big thank you for watching this video. And I wanted to say that I really appreciate those of you who are early subscribers to my brand new channel. If you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. And I'm going to try my best to upload twice weekly on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I appreciate your patience as I learn more about the process to make better videos. Thanks again. Bye now.